Welcome back to the Bronx for the start of game number 2 of the 1998 World Series. The San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. The right-hander El Duque, Orlando Hernandez.
A guy who is fun to watch and hard to hit.
Good start for El Duque. For Hernandez, and we mentioned last night they have different ways of tracking strikeouts here at Yankee Stadium as Gwynn, first pitch swinging, dumps a base hit into left field. So adept at going the other way, and Gwynn, who got his first hit here last night going to left. The rookie Hernandez is ready. A walk to Vaughn, and it's 2 on with only 1 out for San Diego here in the first inning. Veras struck out, Gwynn singled, Vaughn worked a walk.
He's more likely to pull the ball.
The Duke. Some imaginative and inventive fans around here as they track the strikeouts. 2. Joyner off the end of the bat into deep right. At the wall. O'Neill makes the catch to end the inning. Joyner didn't get all of it, and it cost him and the Padres as O'Neill went up the wall. Andy Ashby.
Good look at his numbers in the postseason. Ashby has really learned intensity.
On 3-2. Knobloch walks. What a good at bat for the veteran second baseman, and he's on to start the first inning for the Yankees. 1 ball, no strikes. Knobloch at first with nobody out. He starts, swing and a miss. Throw to second is off the mark, and Knobloch has his first stolen base of this postseason. Looked like a good throw might get him, but Myers did not get much on that.
To second base, caused the ball to sail a little bit, tail away from the bag. Knobloch able to get in ahead of it.
And a runner at second with nobody out for New York as Jeter hits a comebacker. Ashby looks back Knobloch and gets the out. He has re-upped another contract signed past this year now, and he bats with Knobloch at second, 1 out. He goes the other way. Caminiti with that good arm. High throw, safe, and here comes Knobloch. Joyner's thrown on made, 1-0 Yankees. Heart of the order now for the Yankees, already leading by 1. Now O'Neill's running on a hit and run. Ashby knocks it down. Gets Williams at first, and down to second. O'Neill, 2 out. Ashby with a runner at second, 2 out. 1 run home for the Yankees. Chili Davis. Another one back up the middle. This one's through. O'Neill comes around to score, and it's 2-0 New York in the first. Field line, fair ball into the corner. Chili Davis limping around second and into third, not running well, and it's a long, loud single for Tino Martinez to set up first and third. 2 out. Brocious a base hit. It's 3-0 Yankees. Scott Brocious knocks in his 10th run of this postseason. Ashby a long first inning. The 1-2 to Posada. Right at the second baseman. Veras drops it. Throws to first. That was an ugly play as he nearly picked off Joyner at first. The Yankees come up with 3.
Hernandez, of course, another. Whitey Ford was the first one back in 1950.
Finley strikes out as he chased one on 3-2. I've already shown you catcher cam once tonight. It bit the dust right there. Vanderwall into left center field. That falls in for a 1-out hit. By the way, after Vanderwall made that play, the Padres fires the pop-up behind second. Bernie Williams on to make the catch, 2 down. Last night was 1 for 3. Runner goes, 3-2 pitch, hit to Brocious. So solid over there in the postseason. Martinez digs it out on the other end, and Hernandez around a 1-out single by Vanderwall. Bottom of the second in game 2. Yankees bat up 3.
Apparently did more damage than we initially thought.
Leday, another hit through the right side, and that's how we start the bottom of the second.
That play that ended the top of the second inning. This is a super shot.
0-1 to count. Knobloch past Caminiti into left. Leday will hold at second. Good play backing up by Gomez, and it's 2 on with nobody out. Back-to-back singles, and Knobloch is on for the second time.
Like an electronic chess match.
Here's the 2-0. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Leday is now out if he wasn't out the first time, and it's a runner at second, 1 away. So that is the ultra-aggressive play. They go from the straight swing to the bunt.
At this point, there's no way Ricky Leday is getting back to third base.
Now Jeter to the right side, under the glove of Veras. Here comes Knobloch. No throw, and it's 4-0 Yankees in the second. Where really the hardest hit ball was off the bat of Tino Martinez down the right field line. O'Neill pops it into left for Vanderwall. 2 out. At least I think you're kidding.
I'm kidding.
O'Neill's now 0 for 2, and in this World Series 0 for 7. And he has handled New York extremely well. He will go on the 3-2 pitch to Bernie Williams. Into right center field. Well hit at the track, at the wall. Goodbye. 2-run homer, Bernie Williams. And it's 6-0 Yankees in the second. Compared to those on the list in front of Bernie Williams. Chili Davis strikes out. It's the first strikeout for Andy Ashby, but 3 more runs for the Yankees. They lead by 6. Back after this from your local Fox station. Not pressure compared to his journey here eventually to Yankee Stadium as he strikes out Kilvio Veras, 4th strikeout. And the first out here in the 3rd inning. In walks Tony Gwynn, and here are his thoughts, his respect for baseball history, and particularly Babe Ruth in the Yankee tradition, as Gwynn pops it into left field for Leday. 2 out. So few players, young players in any professional sport. And when you make the comment, Tim, about you don't know yet, you're talking about this version of the Yankees, the 1998 team. As Vaughn pops it up down the left field line for Jeter, and the Padres go in order in the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd inning rolls around.
That is a huge difference. A check up from the neck up.
Up the middle and through. Tino Martinez is 2 for 2 tonight. 3 for his last 3, dating back to last night's Grand Slam. That's before game 4 in San Diego as Brocious lines a base hit into left. And the bottom of the order doing damage for the Yankees. Brocious 2 for 2.
That doesn't help.
2 on with nobody out. Posada to Veras. They get the middleman and turn them both. 4-6-3. And it's a runner at 3rd with 2 down. A nicely turned double play between Veras and Gomez. Runner at third, 2 down. Leday down the left field line, another hit into the corner. In to score Martinez. It's an RBI double for Ricky Leday, and it's 7-0 Yankees. Ricky Leday has had 6 plate appearances in this World Series, and he has reached base runner at second. Leday, 2 out, a ball and 2 strikes on Knobloch. Outside corner, and Bollringer rings up Chuck Knobloch. He closes out the third, and as we go to the 4th inning, Ashby is finished. The Padres trying to crawl back into this game right now, shut out on only 2 hits. For the first baseman, Martinez, 1 down.
Well, the book on Ken Caminiti in the National League is pitch him away early in the count, jam him inside late in the count. Let's watch what Hernandez.
Up against the wall. Didn't pull a home run back, but an extra base hit he took away. And now Joyner to the right side. Robbed again. Chuck Knobloch with a dive to his left.
Many times when they hit the ground, that ball will trickle out of the glove, but that time Knobloch able to hold on.
To the right side again. Tino Martinez to El Duque for the out. Score it 3-1. That's 8 in a row retired by the rookie right-hander. Yankees lead by 7. Up the middle, off the glove of Gomez and into center. Jeter's 2 out of 3 as he starts the 4th inning with a single. 3-2 on O'Neill. Jeter is running, and O'Neill chops to short. Padres will only get 1 out at first by starting the runner. The Yankees avoid the double play, and it's Jeter at second with 1 out. Runner at second is Jeter, 1 out, a ball and 2 strikes on Bernie Williams. Into center field for Finley. To his right, 2 out. So a leadoff hit, then O'Neill grounded out. Williams flied out. The series goes that long. Instead of Andy Pettitte. As Davis takes strike 3. Thought he had drawn a walk. That's the final out here in the 4th inning. Second strikeout for Bollringer, and the Yankees do not score.
Pinch hits, the most ever by a major league player in 1 season.
Struck him out. That's number 5 for Hernandez. Back-to-back strikeouts, 6 on the night. Joe Torre, the manager of the Yankees, guided the team to a world championship in 1996.
And the players love talking to him and feeling his presence.
Gomez lines a base hit into right center field. Takes a bounce, kicks into the alley, and now Bernie Williams kicks it to the wall as Gomez will dig for third and make it with 2 out. That breaks the string of 10 in a row retired by El Duque.
Did the first time through the order, really mixing it up well.
Veras, a broken bat, base hit down the right field line. In to score is Gomez. Veras ends up at second with an RBI double. It's 7-1 New York here in the 5th inning.
Not going to take chances, but Veras did with 2 outs.
And a big play with Gwynn coming up, but now the comebacker to Hernandez makes the play off the mound, and Gwynn is 1 for 3. The Padres get their first run of game 2. They lead their 4th, and after 4.5, 7-1 New York. They hit 288 as a team during the regular season, hit 207 home runs. Martinez pops it up. Caminiti, 1 away. Martinez retired for the first time tonight. We look at our game summary in the 4th inning, and he got the leadoff man Martinez here in the 5th. To the left side and through. Past Caminiti, and Brocious is 3 for 3.
course, Girardi's a right-handed hitter. So the Yankees, you try to look for dents in their armor. You can't find many.
Posada into deep right center field. Track wall, another home run, and it's 9-1 New York. The run production in the first 8 games of this postseason. Batting average way up. Average with runners in scoring position way up. Ledane draws a walk, and that is 7 plate appearances, 7 consecutive trips at least down to first for Ricky Ledane. This 1998 Yankee team. As Knobloch grounds a base hit through the right side, the hits just keep on coming. Ledane will stop at second. For a while there, I'm sure this Yankee club wondered if they would be remembered like the 27 Yankees are remembered. 2 on, 1 out. An ERA of 9 in this postseason. 1 save.
Barely got around the bases.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. A good pitch from Wall. The strikeout. Jeter is retired for the 2nd time tonight. 2 on, 2 out now with 2 runs home for Paul O'Neill.
Wouldn't have thought that yesterday before game time.
Kilvio Veras charging. Donnie Wall gets out of trouble tonight in game 2. As the Yankees come up with 2, lead 2, have stranded 6, and lead by 8. Yankee bullpen last night allowed 1 unearned run. That was it, backing up David Wells. Not much of a swing from Vaughn. He was fooled, and he becomes the 7th strikeout victim for Hernandez.
Similar problems. The Padres hitters having trouble picking up the ball because Hernandez hides it so well.
Caminiti into left field for Ledane. 2 up, 2 down. Travel day tomorrow, and then Tuesday is game 3 of the World Series. A rookie in the major leagues, working in the World Series, and delivering ball 4 high to Wally Joyner's 2nd walk handed out.
A Yankee official told me a story for Hernandez. What was wrong? He said he's not used to the cool weather. It was 75 that day.
Finley pops it up. Shallow right. Knobloch out to get it. Inning over. These Yankees had to wonder after Arabu failed to meet expectations last year. They wondered about Orlando Hernandez. Well hit into right on a line and caught by Gwynn. 1 away. Mantle, DiMaggio, Ruth. Ball 4 is up to Chili Davis. I remember when Joe Torre first came here, you mentioned 6 was open. So he took number 6. He said, I've always worn number 9, so I'm thinking about going out to make pitching changes. Tino Martinez, a line drive base hit into left field, and Tino's now 3 out of 4. A walk and a hit in the inning against Donnie Wall.
And think about the hits.
The Yankees.
Up the middle, Veras. Gloves, steps, throws, got them both. The inning-ending double play scored 4-3. We move to the 7th. Back after this word from your local Fox station.
Luis Tiant, El Tiante.
The 2-2. Vanderwall down the left field line. An extra base hit. Vanderwall has his 2nd of the night. He's 2 out of 3. A single, now a double.
You need to get production out of those guys in the middle, and you can see the Padres have not done it in this game tonight.
Past the Atlanta Braves. Myers pops it up. Ricky Ledane. 1 out. Myers is 0 for 3.
Last night the Yankees scored 9 runs and no hits by Paul O'Neill.
3-2 pitch. Little flare into center. Williams got a late break, and it's a base hit as it falls in. First and third with only one out for San Diego here in the seventh.
One of the quirky things, too, he made a good pitch on Gomez. Gomez just flared one into center.
First and third, one out. Veras. Another flare, this time to left. Leday over to get it. Runners will hold at first and third, 2 out. Bruce Bochy didn't like that call on 3-0. Now the 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4 to load him up for San Diego with Greg Vaughn coming up. Mel Stottlemyre jogs out of the Yankee dugout.
Sidearm, very little above it.
Vaughn pops it up. On the infield, who wants it? Jeter. Hitting over. A leadoff double. A 1-out single. A 2-out walk. That's low for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. Second walk issued by Donnie Wall. We look at the Yankees box score.
None of the guys in that 9-man lineup give up an at-bat. Another indication tonight that is so true.
Into right field, rather well hit, but Gwynn back to get it, 1 out.
Stop the presses. Leday made an out.
The first time in 8 plate appearances in the World Series that Leday has not reached base, emptying out more of the young prospects to get potential free agent Randy Johnson. A walk to Knobloch.
Brian Cashman, the general manager of the Yankees, 31 years old.
Isn't fairly easy.
Dan Maselli, who didn't work last night, getting ready as Jeter hits a comebacker to 1-6-3 for the double play. The inning-ending double play off the bat of Jeter, nicely turned by the Padres through 7, 9-1 Yankees. After an overwhelming performance by Orlando Hernandez, 7 innings, 1 run, 7 strikeouts.
Hit what you see.
Caminiti hasn't done a lot of that. He's 0 for 3. He rips it down the left field line. Why not? After the scouting report, Caminiti has a ground rule double. Caminiti 1 for 4 tonight. Was 0 for 3 last night.
The Angels, the Rangers, the Red Sox, and now San Diego.
Laird strikes out on a pitch inside, and that's the first out here in the top of the 8th. Slow roller to Knobloch. The barehanded pick up for the out. 2 gone in the Padre 8th.
I didn't think Knobloch.
Into left field, pretty well hit. Back is Leday at the wall, off the top of the wall. In to score is Caminiti. Holding at second with an RBI double, Ruben Rivera, and it's a 9-2 Yankee lead.
Throw Henry Aaron in that category too. When he was younger, he could throw and run with the best of them.
Here's the 2-2 to Carlos Hernandez, back up the middle. Now block over the bag, another bare hand, but he can't get the out. What he did do was save a run, and it's first and third with 2 out on an infield hit by Carlos Hernandez. Last night's starter and winner for the Yankees. Now Nelson deals, and Sweeney gets a base hit to right. In to score is Rivera. Stopping at second is Hernandez, and it's a 9-3 Yankee lead. You can charge that run to Stanton, still responsible for Hernandez on base. Veras set up at 0-2. And taken care of by Jeff Nelson. Bottom of the 8th inning, Yankees lead by 6.
Tim and I speculated between innings that perhaps Trevor Hoffman would get some work in the ball game tonight. Hasn't pitched since Game 6 of the NLCS.
Right back up the middle, and Paul O'Neill gets his first hit of the series. How many balls up the middle have we seen sneak through the infield off Yankee bats tonight? Second in the 9th inning. Not close. Ball 4. A single, a walk. And the Yankees have 2 on with nobody out. Chili Davis walks in. The producer of the 1998 World Series is John J. Filippelli. Leadoff hit by O'Neill. A walk to Bernie Williams and the 3-0 pitch. Not close. Ball 4 to load him up. Well, Bob, we came on the air tonight talking about this Padre bullpen, which during the regular season was a strength. They did a 9-5 game at the time, and the Yankees won last night 9-6. That's off the plate. Maselli will come home for the first out of the inning. Everybody moves up one station. Bases loaded, 1 away. And the force out score at 1-2. Won 114 games during the regular season. An American League record. Brocious strikes out. 2 gone. So Maselli getting into trouble and trying to get out of trouble with Posada. Tim Raines, formerly known officially as Rock Raines. Back to Tim. The 1-1. Posada off the end of the bat into center for Steve Finley. And Maselli got into trouble. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got out of trouble. And we go to the 9th inning. Game 2. Yankees in control, leading by 6.
In 1996, one good thing for the Padres, they go back home in front of it once again, one of the best crowds in the game.
Tony Gwynn lines to short, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. On the other side, if this series doesn't go to the left side, Brocious, what a pickup. 2 gone.
You spoke volumes with that one comment.
Look at Brian Cashman, the Yankee general manager. Game over. And the Yankees are up 2 games to none.